3 words to describe referees' leader.
Resilient.
Understanding.
And tenacious.
Getting out of the car has to be one of the hardest tasks for me. You're not sure what's going to happen and you have to be mentally prepared to referee this game. Today's game, not copying abuse, we're not copying dissent, I'm not going to tolerate it. So if anything happens, call me over straight away and I'll issue a caution. Refereeing is really hard. I think people underestimate how hard it really is. You're trying to control a game as well as dealing with the abuse from sideline benches, and it really is mentally, physically, emotionally demanding.
So I think one of the hardest things that no one really understands about refereeing is the mental and emotional toll that comes into it.
It can be hard working into a football space, being able to understand what's required of an official. To make decisions so quickly can sometimes be the hardest thing you have to make. But it comes with exposure. With time, you get better at being able to make decisions and those sort of things, and compartmentalising decisions.
The biggest misconception that people have about referees is that we're just there kind of to rock up on the day, do the game and collect our paycheck. I think people don't realise how invested referees are in the game, and they want it to go well, they want to make the right decisions. I think that people often think that we walk away from a game and that's it, we never think about it again, but I think we carry a lot of the decisions with us, and we're all usually football fans, so we want to have a good game, we want it to be a good game for the players and the coaches and the spectators, and I think if more people realise that we're just as invested in, having a good match as the players are, there'd be a bit more understanding that those games mean a lot to us as well.
Social media, I think, has been some of the best and worst things to come in any aspect, but especially refereeing.
The game could have been so much different had the referee done his job properly.
One of the referees just killing the game at the minute.
I'm just disgusted, to be honest. It's just ruining the game.
It's slowing the progress of the game, it's slowing the momentum of the game. Make a decision, any decision, just get on with it.
Who are we holding accountable?
It's very hard to not read the comments, and it's very hard to not take what is said too hard.
I can remember quite clearly after one of our A-League women's matches, I was the assistant referee and we had sent off a player. And after the game, the clip had been posted on social media and the comments were pretty intense that we had gotten it wrong. They were in support of the player that had been sent off, and that we kind of just didn't know what we were doing and had, messed up the whole situation. And I think just the nature of the fact that we're all so much more online now, and we're all kind of looking at Instagram, looking at TikTok. There's only so far you can go to protecting yourself. You're eventually going to see something.
When you think about those challenges, you've just got to be really open to what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, what your emotions are. If you try and bottle it up and you try and sort of conquer the world by yourself, it's an obstacle there that I don't think anyone individually can do by themselves. You've got to welcome the fact that you're going to be under quite a bit of scrutiny, and people need those support systems.
Whether it's an assessor or a coach, or whether it's just another teammate or someone else coming in saying, hey, you got it, or no, you didn't, but this is how we can improve on it. I think those learnings are going to be key for anyone, especially in that circumstance when you can hang your head and go, I'm really struggling, how do I do that? People love football. Doesn't matter where you come from, doesn't matter what country it's played in, everyone understands and looks at football, and I think that's a valuable thing to have, and that feeling that you have that you're giving back in some capacity, I think, is where I look at it.
I think one of the greatest parts of refereeing is the community. People often think that refereeing is quite a lonely experience, and it can be when you're in the middle by yourself, but the referee community is really something special. I've met some of my best friends through refereeing and through football, and I'm really grateful to have so many people around me that understand what it's like to be out on that field, whether it's holding a whistle or holding a flag, and being able to build that community in football and then carry it into my everyday life is, really incredible. And I think sometimes I kind of wonder why I do it, and then I see the people that I get to work with, I see the opportunities I get to do, and I remember that that's why I do it. This is what it's all about.